All right, so today is December 28, 2022, and this is the MS evening session number 1038. And as far as Danny and Angel are concerned, this is their third session. So today I have given them some scope of presentation. Tanvi is yet to join, and Mitra has made a presentation prepared on procrastination. Angel has made a presentation prepared on flowers, and Danny has made a presentation prepared on sports. This is their first technical presentation. Mitra had made plenty of presentations, but for the two kids, this is the first presentation. So, do you need some time for mentally getting prepared, or we shall start the presentation now itself? Some time? Okay. How much time? 10 minutes. All right. Okay. So, if you can mutually discuss or something, then you can refer your notes. It can take some 10 minutes. So, we will resume after 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the recording will be resumed. Until then, let them mentally prepare for the presentation. Your time starts now. Thanks. Sit down, Maharaj. Okay, so we are going to start, and Mitra will be the presenter first because she has a little bit of experience, and it's been a break since she has attended MS evening sessions. So that's why I'm asking you to present first. Okay, all right, so you can stand right here, or you want to sit because the camera's altitude is very, very low. I'll sit. You'll sit. Yes, sir. Take the bag or take the chair. Right, I'll take. Go back, sir. You have to go back a little bit. Yeah. Now everybody can see you. You both can see her, right? All right. Okay. Tanvi, the visibility is fine. The presenter, me, your classmates, everybody is fine, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Okay. So Mitra is going to start the presentation, and you can use this mic, please. என்னோட போன்ல வேணாலும் பண்ணிக்கோ. That's also a better idea. தான்வி பேசும்போது மட்டும் லவுட் ஸ்பீக்கர் போடு. அப்பதான் உங்களுக்கு கேட்கும்.
இப்ப இருக்க வால்யூம் கீழ நம்ம இறக்க முடியாது.
இல்ல இப்போ தான்வி பேச வேண்டியதே இல்ல. She is just going to listen. இவங்களும் லிசன் தான் பண்ண போறோம். நீ இந்த மைக் யூஸ் பண்ணி பிரசன்டேஷன் நல்லா பண்ணு.
ஓகே.
Eye contact, proper maintain. Look into the camera for Tanvi. Look into them.
Okay.
Doesn't mean you have to look at.
Okay. Shall I start, sir?
I'll hold this for you.
No problem, sir.
That's okay.
No problem.
Now you can focus on the journal.
Okay, sir.
Ready?
Shall I start, sir?
Yeah.
A day can really slip by when you are deliberately avoiding what you're supposed to do. A warm greetings to one and all present here. Good evening, sir. So today I would like to make a presentation on a very important topic, and this word, this exact term is used in all the quotes that are being told by great leaders and also people who are this latest generation. Okay. The latest generation, like the teenagers, are mostly using this terms, or they are putting this term into their lives and they are actually implementing that, thinking that it might be good, or sometimes they even they regret for using that term, or they regret for being implemented with that term. So you might have been guessing what the term could be, and that term is procrastination. So today I'm going to make a presentation on why you procrastinate even when you feel that it's bad for your own life. So that's whenever you feel that you are supposed to procrastinate or postpone. The other word for procrastinate is very simple. You try to postpone things. So if you're having a work and you're supposed to complete a project, you postpone that, like maybe the next day, tomorrow I can do it, and let's focus on some other thing today. So that is basically called procrastination. So a general term in psychology, it gives like procrastination is when we avoid a task we said we would do that day or during that time for no good reason, despite expecting our behavior to bring negative consequences. You know that you would be having negative consequences when you postpone your activity or the thing or the task that you're supposed to accomplish. You postpone, although you know that there might be some consequences at the later point of view when you don't submit a particular project or a report or anything. So let's take a person A. That person has to submit a report, a scientific report, on the next day evening 6 p.m. It's going to be a big report for which you have to prepare like a Word document, and you have to provide statistics, graph, all those you are supposed to provide in a Word document. So today the time is 8 p.m. So tomorrow you'll have to submit the report at 6 p.m. And today it's already 8 p.m. That person has to cook dinner for herself, and that person has to complete the report, and also she has to complete her other assignments as well. Apart from reports, she also has some homeworks or other assignments to do. So she is not able to prioritize on which she should concentrate, because she has to cook food for her own self that night, or else she will not be able to feed herself. And there are so many things, so many obstacles. So what she does, she basically tries to postpone, and she says, okay, next day morning we can wake up later, wake up earlier, and we can do the project a little later. So this is called procrastination. But you might also hear like great people or some researchers saying that putting something off is not always procrastinating. Actually, the procrastination can be solved. The first solution is responsible time management. Requires deciding which one is important and which can be done later. So it is upon you. No one is going to impose the decision on you or impose a point of view or a perspective on you to tell you that this is more important and you're supposed to do this at now, and the other thing you can do it even later. So there is going to be no one who is going to impose these thoughts into you. It is your own self who is supposed to manage your time and decide on which to prioritize first, and which for which you there is a lot of time left. Your deadline might be extended, you have a lot of time to complete that work. You are supposed to prioritize that. So, like researchers also have the studies on procrastinating university students have told two things. The first one is like the university students procrastinate or postpone the things or projects when they see that it is threatening, or it is difficult to complete, or it is challenging. And it has technically named it as like the students who are procrastinating are doing it only because they find the task very much challenging, very much difficult. These are all the substituting words they use or the alternating words they use to describe procrastination.
Why are you using university as a specific reference? Or you have any specific reason, or it is just the notes that you have?
Said first one note said. Second said, as of I felt like university students have a lot of works to do. So they're given a lot of assignments, projects, even if when they belong to a certain field like IT field or something, sir, or engineering department, they have a lot to do and lot to complete and submit within a deadline, sir. So they specifically concentrate on university students. Okay, sir. And they have also mentioned that there is a part of your brain called amygdala, which is amygdala. Sorry, sir.
It's not somebody's name in Avatar film.
Sir, Avatar ஒரு பாட்டு சார்.
It's உங்களுடைய இஷ்டத்துக்கு நீங்க it's called as amygdala.
Okay,
you
sir.
check the spelling AMY.
ஆமா சார். நான் இப்பதான் சார் pronunciation பார்த்து தான் சொல்றேன்.
It's called as amygdala.
Okay. Your amygdala, which is a set of neurons involved in emotional processing and threat identification, releases adrenaline. You know, you all must be knowing somewhat are related to adrenaline, which is also called the fight or flight hormone. It is released whenever you're afraid about something or frightened about something. So this part of the brain or this set of neurons, whenever it feels that the task that you're going to do is threatening, it secretes this hormone, which induces you to postpone your things or postpone your activities and tasks. So now let's get on to other things. They have also done a study, and it has been given to a set of students. They have taken a couple of students and they have been instructed to keep reminders to study or complete a certain thing. So in this context, uh, let's take that couple of students. They are supposed to complete studying that day. So what they are doing is they have a smartwatch, and for every like 2.5 hours they are keeping a reminder to study. Other than those 2.5 hours, the remaining span of time, you can do whatever you want. You can play, or you can eat something, or whatever you want to do, that could be done in the remaining span of time. So there are two perspectives from this. Like the set of students, if there are 12 people, 6 people, like around, let's keep 10 or 9 people, they say that whenever they keep reminders to study, they feel it so happy, or they do not get distracted when they are studying, because they are keeping the reminder, and their mind is focused on it during that half an hour. After the 2.5 hours, if the reminder is just for half an hour and you're supposed to study for half an hour, their mind is completely focused towards studying it, and they feel it so happy. But the other 3 people, that is the 10th, 11th, and 12th people of that couple of students, what they do is they feel that whenever they are postponing the activity, postpone the study, they feel it very burdened on the later point, because you postpone something, and on the other hand, you do something which gives you happiness and which gives you lot of mindfulness and all those. On the other hand, at the end of the day, when you have been given the deadline to complete or submit the work, they feel it so burden and it is very stressful for them. And also to say. Yes, sir. It is very, very stressful. The main point highlighted here is they feel stressful when they postpone the activity. So we have seen a lot about what is procrastination and why is it occurring, and research has done. Now let's get on to the conclusion of this. That is the main thing of this presentation, is how you can actually avoid procrastination, the solutions. So the first solution I would like to give is, if you are given a big amount of work and you feel that it is very much difficult or challenging to complete that work, break it into small, small elements or chunks. If you have a report, you're supposed to make around, let's see, like 20 pages of report, like a pamphlet, like a newsletter. Let's imagine that you can separate that into small, small chunks of activities. You have like 2 days. So you're supposed to complete 20 pages of the newsletter. So what you can do is, you can separate like 5 for around 2 hours. You're going to focus completely on doing 5 pages for the first 2 hours. Then you do something else, and the next 2 hours comes, and you again focus on the next 5 pages. You do this, and after 4 cycles of doing this, you finally complete the newsletter. And at the same time, you would also be happy, and happy that you have also done the other things which gives you happiness and which keeps you stress free. This is the first solution. The second solution is journaling about why it is stressing you out and addressing those concerns. Like many people would say that it is very difficult to do, it consumes a lot of time of your whole day. They might be saying all those things, but the best way to do this, they are supposed to journal, like take a journal like this, or a diary which is very much personal to you, and you write down or jot down what are all things that is stressing you out about that particular assignment or project. And finally, you address those concerns. You use this tick or cross that method. So you write down all those concerns, and you see how you can solve those concerns and get back to work. So once you solve that one particular problem, you tick. If there are the other two things which are not able to solve, then go for other ways how you could solve, and finally you can complete that work. So this is the second solution. And the last solution is removing distractions. So the video that I watched about this presentation, they neatly made it, and it was actually very nice to see. They hold a basket on all the distractions that they have. Like if it is a small kid, she might be having like the things or board games around her. She puts all those in a fancy basket along with her smartphone, which gives or which contributes to around 50% of your distraction. She drops all those in the basket, and she keeps it out of her room. She locks the door, and she completely focuses on her own project. And then once she completes it fully, she's very happy that she has no pending work, and then she gets on to the other work like playing or reading books. Then she is able to do it with complete mindfulness, 100% mindfulness. So these are the three solutions I would like to provide for procrastination, because we find many people who are procrastinating although they feel that it is very bad, or when they regret about it on the late point of view. So thank you for the opportunity.
Good job.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
So Mitra has finished the presentation, and she had given three major solutions for uh, getting rid of the postponing mentality. And I have made sure that the three solutions are put up in the chat, and Tanvi, you can make a note of them. So, does anyone have any questions questions towards Mitra's presentation? Angel, Danny? Tanvi, do you have any questions to be asked before we go to the next person's presentation?
No, sir.
Okay, all right, fine. So, the next person that's going to make the presentation is is Tanvi. So let us all listen to Tanvi.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to one and all present here. I am Tanvi LB. Today I am going to talk about organ system. In organ system, I am going to talk about respiratory system. The respiratory system provides organs to the tissues of the body and carbon dioxide from the tissues. There are three major parts forming the respiratory system. They are airway, lungs, muscles of respiration. Airway. The airway includes the nasal cavity, pharynx, larynx, are between the lungs and the surrounding. The lungs. The lungs are paired.
Tanvi, we are not hearing it. Your voice breaks here and there. So can you adjust accordingly, Tanvi? We were able to listen to until the sections of respiratory system.
Sir, some network issues, sir.
Now your voice is clear. Please continue, and I will tell you when there is a problem. Now your voice is clear. Go for it.
Okay, sir. The lungs. The lungs are the primary organs of the respiratory system. They are paired, cone-shaped organs. They are located in the thoracic chamber, rib cage on both sides of the heart. Muscles of respiration. Muscles of respiration include diaphragm and intercostal muscles. They help to push the air in and out of the lungs during breathing. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Very well done, Tanvi. Nice presentation. Very bold expression of words and clear explanation about lungs on a very short cut basis.
Well done, Tanvi.
Yeah. Any questions?
Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Okay. I have a question to you, Tanvi. Can I ask?
Yes, sir.
The human body has got this wonderful organ called as respiratory system. And why do you think people are always very careless in taking care of the respiration system? And if you are advising people to take care of the respiratory system, what advice will you give to them? How can we take care of the respiration system properly?
Sir, people suffer due to smoke, sir.
Correct? Correct. So, as a science student, what is your advice to those people who suffer? How can they escape?
Sir, I couldn't understand.
Just tell me how respiration system can be kept healthy. What should we do for making it possible? Regular exercises, eating some food that are really useful for it. Likewise, do you have any points in your mind?
We should not burn anything, sir. Due to smoke, people get many respiratory diseases.
Okay, that's a very good advice. I really appreciate it. Okay, relax. Good job, Tanvi. Well done.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so now Mitra made a presentation about procrastination. Tanvi made a presentation about respiration system. Now Daniel will come to the presentation chair. Come. One second. Yes. All right, time starts now.
Good morning to everyone present here. Today I'm going to speak about a topic called sports. Playing games is the easiest and most fun way to promote a child's health. If a child is not involved in any sports activity, then there are high chances of the kid having problems in healthy growth, both mentally and physically. Playing a sport is good for kids. It helps teach them healthy habits and gives them good physical and mental growth. Sports help kids turn into strong individuals with positive traits, and it also helps develop their personalities. Playing any physical sport keeps our heart and lungs healthy and strong, which is vital for leading a healthy life. Involving in physical activities like playing a competitive game instills good values and helps them become a better human. Sports also teaches them the value of leadership. That is why sports competitions are held at schools and colleges. Players who perform well at the regional level may play for the state, national, or international level. In conclusion, sports help with kids' physical and mental health. Thank you.
All right, good job.
Tanvi, sir's brother has called him up. He'll be back within 2 minutes, okay?
Okay, Ka.
Tanvi, the meeting we have like only 2 to 3 minutes for the meeting to end. So I will end this meeting and start a new one. Okay, you can join that.
Okay, Akka.
Okay.